look. Okay, this is about your family. I'm related to royalty, to Princess Grace Kelly. Do you believe that?
Well, so someone says so.
Yeah, it's in print, so you must be.
Yeah.
It says, Grace and I have the same great-grandfather. I used to forget this fact, so please feel free to remind me, and curtsy.
Curtsy. It must be a joke.
No, it's for real, Rusty, that's for real. Anne looked it up.
Did she?
Yeah. Kiambu was a local branch, just a few miles north of Nairobi. Kiambu wasn't just a couple of shacks, but a well-structured place with a proper bank building. Do you remember it?
I do remember it, yeah.
Yeah. There was a tarmac road outside the bank where the Kenya Askaris marched up and down on drill, banging dustbin lids together.
Yeah.
Back a few years ago, we were going out. Every visit I came, we went out, and Rusty wanted to go out. And at the time, though, he'd come out with things that were so interesting about himself, about his life, and just his thoughts, and specifically about dementia, actually, that I started note-taking with his permission, because I knew that one day we probably wouldn't be going out for every visit. So this note-taking went on for a while. And then when we did get to the point where Rusty no longer wanted to go on outings, we started putting this together, and we made it specifically as loose leaf, so we don't have to do it in order. We can go into his early life, or we can go into his later life, or wherever, it doesn't matter. Whatever we want to work on that day. And because it's loose leaf, you can just pop it in there in the right place. And after doing the note-taking, I would read it through to Rusty. If he's okay with it, I print it. I type it, print it, and bring it back and put it in the book. I read it through again. He has lots of opportunity to change. There's very little he has changed, actually, but we've read it and read it and read it, and it's almost to the point now where he knows it by heart, some of it. And as his dementia progresses, this is comforting to him because these are familiar words, and it's a way for him to hold on to his life. Here we have a cartoon.
Oh yeah, not quite sure what that's all about.
Okay, it's when you were rowing.
Oh, was it?
It says, to be honest, it would be difficult to roll the boat with 8 oars stabilising it. Having said that, if you slice the water wrongly with the blade, it could drag the oar down and under and shoot you up and out of the boat.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it happen?
I've seen it. Well, yes, I've seen it happen. Yeah. Not too.
Didn't happen to you though.
No, well, you know.
Says we never capsized, which was good because I can't swim.
Yeah.
You're nuts being in the middle of the Thames, then, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Hope the others could swim to save you.
Yeah.
They might not have. They might have just rowed on.
Well, that's right.
Left you there.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean the book's been absolutely brilliant because I don't look at it as much because I know the stories, but I show it to everybody that comes. And my son, who lives up in Kent, he was absolutely smitten with it, and people kept trying to talk to him, and he kept saying, "Shh, shh, no, I've got to finish it." And he was almost in tears. He thought it was wonderful, and I just think it's fantastic for grandchildren and future generations, really, because it's on his thoughts. It's exactly what he said. And you can read. I mean, reading it, you know, it's his humour. You just know it's he said it. You know, it's him to a T. So no, it's been brilliant.
Yeah.
That's Anne.
That's Anne, is it?
Yeah, that's what she looked like when you first met her.
Good Lord.
She's lovely, isn't
Yeah,
she?
that's right.
Rusty likes to introduce Anne to people with, "This is my treasure. I dug her up." I can hear someone chuckling back.
this is why you know it's him, because you know you can. Yeah, and the way he talks. I mean, she's altered the title of it. Did you notice? Because that's what he says all the time. You know, he doesn't know where he lives half the time, and he doesn't know who he is and all that. And that's his favourite expression. Where the hell am I? He's always saying that. So you know, it's just him to a T. And his little sayings as well. You know, it's all him. I think it comes out very well, really. Yeah, I couldn't improve it. I'm overwhelmed by it. And she did it all in her own time. That's the other thing that I find staggering. You know, it's wonderful. Well, really wonderful.